watching Morning at NTV.
All right, welcome back yet again. It's just 8 minutes after the hour of 8 a.m. this 28th day of April 2023. It is a Friday, and now we go into the thick of the Friday content. Dancehall from slave ship to the ghetto, influence of dancehall music in the ghetto, and how that is transforming ghetto talents across the country. Mark the Urban will be sharing his experience, his talents, but also his aspirations and what that means in terms of influencing and inspiring the rest of us that want to be able to do some bit of music. Our very own Arafat Shafik, who was at hand to conduct that conversation that I do hope you'll be able to be emboldened when it's done. Let's now go straight into our Kickstarter.
You're watching Morning at NTV.
Good morning from wherever you're watching us from. This is Morning at NTV. It's a segment where we've blended and gone down to the ghettos. We're right now in Kawempe Republic with the one and only from the dungeons himself, Mark the Urban. But today we're going to basically talk about dancehall music, how it came from the slave ship to the ghettos. Dancehall music, what significance does it give to the urban ghetto people? But to give you a brief preamble on this, dancehall music is a rhythm-heavy subgenre of reggae that has won fans across the globe. It is a form of Jamaican popular music that emerged from the country's fertile and diverse music industry in the late 1970s. This music genre borrowed the sinuous rhythm of reggae, but replaced its spirited live musicians with pre-recorded or digitally composed tracks built on pure driving grooves. The initial domestic underground impact of dancehall in Jamaica is inextricably linked with the work of the producer, Henry Junjo Laws. The genre across the globe has elevated ghetto people from the dungeons to young millionaires, and today instilling hope to many that are still down there. Today we work with one of the ghetto people, one who's very good, upcoming talent, but very versatile and good in genre.
Them come late, veterans they come a chant. Dance all we play, cause we no waste no time.
Well, you done know them call me original king of love and fire the dance all more than a steer out of Gaza Kawempe TURF Empire to the world. Right now me there upon NTV. Yeah man. Such a blessing.
Nice, but I would have to be
Yeah man, they got a video, Babita back there band, Okuba Kawempe. The dancehall artist and Kole Vidala Benji Masanyala Zee everything gave you. The TURF Empire, at the TURF Empire is a home of talent. So wali pa talent agwan, nyingi nyo babokisa mwebali, ababazi mwebali, ba makanika, abakola embroidery, abakola printing and designing, abayimbi. Yeah man, basically Checho.
So that's the power of ghetto people, making us trek all the way to Kawempe, South Republic.
Yeah man.
But now let's start with Urban. How did you opt to go for dancehall music? Why did you opt for dancehall music? There is reggae, there is Zuku, there is also band music. Why did you opt for dancehall music?
Yeah, when you talk about dancehall music, there is the uniqueness that comes with it. Nti wawulira engeri beats je zitambulamu, wawulira engeri nengeri jenja kuleta message yange. They want to pass my message to the masses. I feel dancehall music is the best way to go. Why? It's militant. It is accurate. It is authentic. It's a matter of me sitting down and composing myself with nice lyrics, with the right information, with the groove, with the authenticity, then I pass it out. Dancehall music is the future. It's the future for the Ugandan music industry.
Why do you say it's the future? Because there are a lot of genres that have
Yes.
caught people's eyes.
Yes, but they have not stood for a long time. Dancehall music yagoba bakongo wano.
When did you start singing as Mark Yaban?
From as long as I can remember, kubanze kuva waka. From home.
No, like getting on the charts and people starting to recognize you. Because a friend of mine, Bishop, we work with him. A guy called me and told me Arafat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
from
man.
that moment,
Yeah.
when people started realizing that your talent is massive, when was it? When did you start getting that appreciation of your music? The will to the groove.
I can't tell you the exact date, the exact time, because no ghetto try to chikola to pass time, to enjoy, to unite, to come together and have, you know, an evening. Watch together. Because to go to tukunganya wanenu. Nze just nali nyimba mwebi. Watch together. Because nali mva mirimu jange nezia nengwa kubatano bange. And I sing for them. You understand? Little did I know that it will elevate. It will go round and round on people's phones and the social media and all that. So it was one day when I saw it explode. You know? So I cannot tell the exact date and time until watching on a planning or we planned it or it was a strategy late. No. It just came up.
But you see, people from the ghetto dubbed as Rastafaris.
Yeah.
And you believe in Rastafarism.
Yeah.
Now, dancehall replaced celebrations of Jah.
Yes.
And political discussions with
Yeah.
subjects that do parallels with hip-hop.
Yeah.
If you know, if hip-hop, ska, SKA music, and those other styles.
Yeah.
It is an outlaw mentality and a focus on racist subject matter.
Yeah, man.
Define the majority of dancehall lyrics.
Yeah, man.
So, does it still serve the purpose? Because initially, when it started in the 80s,
Yeah.
it was serving the purpose of driving to independence and freedom.
Yeah.
Does it still serve the purpose right now?
Yeah, because people are still enslaved mentally.
What do you mean mentally?
Abantu basibidwa nnyo. Abantu let me explain it this way. People think that the era of colonization and the slave trade, the human trafficking, and all that stuff, byakoma. Not byakoma in a way that is so digital and modernized. So there is a lot of mental slavery these days. Abantu no balowooza munnaye nti gundi ali superior ku mulala. Such stuff. So dancehall music lwaki yava kweri embeera yaba Rastafari nedda kwene embeera because we want to address the physical issues that affect people. We want to address such issues. How? Yensonga lwaki a dancehall artist ajja kuyimba ku mukazi ayimbe ku buli future eri ku mukazi kubanga ayagala kuboninga the gay, you understand? Oshegeera nja kuyimba ku politics because I want to address the issues of the government not fulfilling the services to the grassroots.
So what triggers that outlaw mentality to be spat through the first lyrics?
Yeah, man. The things that we go through, will ignite and start off a spark. You understand? Yeah, man. Kati bye bituletera oyimbako. Naye nga ate nno munnaye, it's not politics. Dancehall music is not political. Dancehall music is not religious. Dancehall music is not.
But many artists, even in Jamaica, a case in point is Vibes Cartel.
Yeah, man.
They're still under incarceration just because of dancehall music and the message they preach to the people.
Yeah, man.
I remember, I think it is not beyond 15 years ago,
Yeah.
when him and Bond Killer were called in what we call a state house of Jamaica.
Yeah.
And they were told, guys, where they go, because what you're preaching is massive to the streets and it's inceptive.
Yeah, man.
So if you say, right now in Uganda, if you say it's not political, well, I'm not getting it.
Yeah, you know,
because that's the foundation of dancehall.
The reason that's why they call Vibes Cartel and Sizzla Kalonji is because their influence in the society was more than religion and politics. Once we start addressing issues, telling people the reality, and through the means through which people will understand quickly, you become a threat. Understood? Ofukira wechizibu. Because ebintu byogerako bye bya bulijjo be bantu be bawulida be bayitamu obyogera kate bigenda mangu because everyone knows what politics is. Everyone can define politics the way they want, and everyone can define music according to the way it hits you. Nze nsobola okuwulira oluyimba lwa Mark Diabadi nga lunnyumira, olina awulira oluyimba lwange nga lumuzaamu amaanyi, olina awulira oluyimba lwange nga lumutuma kukola action ate endala. You understand? So such impact, such effects bituleetera okuteekamu ezo clause that this might be a politician, this might be a rebel, this might be, you know.
But it's hard to define a dancehall artist's emotion. They don't sing about love.
Yeah.
That's one thing that we know. They don't sing about love.
Yeah, yeah.
If they sing about love, they only sing about songs that are categorically termed as one-night stand songs.
Yeah,
like, you hear Popcorn, you hear Alkaline, you hear Mavado, Mount Killer. They're all the. But dancehall music is characterized with fast lyrics, and Uganda is one of the countries, aside from Kenya in sub-Saharan Africa, that has come to tap into dancehall music and like it so much.
Yeah.
How come that among all countries in Africa, Uganda and Kenya are outstanding to tapping into this music? Do we concur with what the Jamaicans talk about?
First of all, I want to credit my country. Uganda, everyone knows it, that Uganda is the pearl of Africa. What is the definition when you hear the term, the pearl of Africa? First of all, besides the agriculture, the ambience, all those natural, things that God gave us, Uganda has a lot of unique talents. It's in Uganda where we find over 17 or 25 languages in the same country. And you find other countries bigger than Uganda speaking only one language. That means we are versatile and unique. So any style that comes here musically, we can do it. You may be surprised that in Uganda we have people who do opera music. And you will only find opera music in Italy, in France, and all those countries. You understand? So it is easier here to blend in with any kind of influence that comes in. And people do it perfectly. That's why we are the best. Kizibu nnyo era n'Abajamaika baagala nnyo batuuka waneero banyumirwa. Why? Kwave Jamaica alaba amatooke watuuka onaagala banga ate gano gawooma.
Popcorn agenda in Kenya, when he went back to Jamaica, he said it's too bad I didn't set my foot on the land of Uganda.
You understand?
But why? But back to the urban. How do you relate with Popcorn?
Because
what is your connection? Well, ghettos and what?
Yeah.
What is your connection? Why do you tap into that particular music and particular artist?
Dancehall is the connection. Dancehall, nothing else. Dancehall, because dancehall, it deals with the soul. Enkwatagana y'omwoyo oshegera bino ebintu munnaye nno si kutuulaawo nakunyumirwa nakuwulira kidongo nakola kyoshegera, but we are speaking to masses. How comes Popcorn is in Jamaica and the whole world is listening to him? That's the same way Mark Durban is going to sit here in the ghetto and the whole world is going to feel Mark Durban. Not in Uganda only, but even in Japan, where people don't even understand what I'm speaking about, but they feel the connection. So the only connection that I have between me and Vibes Cartel and Buju Bantan and Yellowman and King Jammys and all those people worldwide is the dancehall music. Because we can link anytime, we can talk anytime, we have the topic of discussions, we have what to pass out to the people.
What message do you preach to the people, since you said you have a message to pass out?
Positivity, righteousness, light over darkness, money over war, peace, love, unity, working hard, education, religion.
Everybody wind up. Make sure say people them a wind up there. Let them look every day, I know. No need to be satisfied.
But where do you get the motivation, because dancehall originates from the ghetto, from the slave ship to the ghetto and then being elevated. Where do you get the love, the passion, the inspiration, the motivation to understand and intellect things as you intellect it and reveal it? Because the life that is in the ghetto is a life that gives you a much easier vibe to give up.
Yeah, man.
What drives you?
First of all, like you said,
because ghetto is not associated with the intellectuality that you're...
No, that's the wrong perception.
Exactly. Take us through.
There is a lot of knowledge in the ghetto. Because knowledge, wisdom, and understanding begins in the ghetto. Before you go to school and be taught the chemistry, physics, biology, geography, and all that, life teaches you better than any teacher. You understand? So there is a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in the ghetto. So what drives me to compose the dancehall that I compose, it's the daily life that I go through. Ever since me born. You understand? A lot of things happen, a lot of things when we go through. Very many things happen in life. And by the way, the whole world is the ghetto. The whole world is the ghetto. At the end of the day, we face the same challenges. You get sick, I become sick. Have the red blood, have the red blood. Or you're not challenges. But many broken down and ending the kind of life or breaking short. It's called giving up. That's giving up. But I want to tell every ghetto youth out there that no matter where I go on, don't give up. Because whatever you understand? So katato go gwera mo ama chiba shigazo ngera kuserengeta nga todda mabega nefa balemedde kate tuserengeta todda muki mu maaso. So they should not give up. They will me love very much. I'm gonna make a friend them know. Numerous artists use rhythms, which are rhythm tracks used in dancehall music. Yeah, man. On different recordings. But a single rhythm can be anchored. There is one that was anchored in 1967. Yeah, man. It's called Real Rock. Yeah, man. And it had appeared in more than 250 songs. Yeah, man. 2006. Yeah, man. 2006. Why don't we sing the trend? Why is the trend rarefied in Uganda? Why don't we sing more? That's the power of dancehall. But they don't sing it in Uganda. Many claim to be dancehall music. Because they have not understood the real meaning of dancehall. There are characteristics that define a dancehall artist, a dancehall song, and a dancehall beat. So people have not utilized them to exhaustion. They have not exhausted the raw materials in dancehall. Why? The founders of the dancehall genre composed a beat. You've said it yourself. It has over 250 recorded songs, only on one beat. Now,
It was the first.
and it was the first. Now just imagine if they made another beat in this era whereby we have all the digital platforms, we have all these upcoming bad dancehall artists across the world. Well, how many songs will be put on such a rhythm?
There is a lot of more selfishness, and people want to dub. If I see something negative, then I want to register it negative, regardless. So we see people here in Uganda mark the album, you construct your rhythm and what, and okay, I with no offense, because you did a song with him, I know he's your friend.
Yeah.
And then Alien Skin also, comes and jumps on it. And then we might see a feud rupturing. People who are friends once rupturing because of just even a rhythm.
Yeah, man.
But in Jamaica, it's not the case. How can we see that we tap into that culture? What is lacking?
What is lacking here?
And how can it change the spectrum of dancehall music in Uganda?
Yeah.
If it's done.
I call for unity. I call for knowledge. I call for what should I say? First of all, let me put it this way. First of all, Jamaicans do it for the cause of unity. They are a small country, a small island, and the only concept they have that they can be beating the Western world is unity. As the saying goes, united, divided, we fall. So here, everyone is building his own kingdom, and you cannot build a kingdom in a kingdom.
Where is the kingdom they are building a kingdom in?
Because everyone claims he's a king of dancehall. Everyone claims he's better than the rest. But let me tell you, the beautiful are not yet born. You understand? I may be the baddest dancer in this era. But what will happen next? What is coming next? The only reason I'm doing this is making a way for the rest. I'm making a bridge. I'm bridging a gap that if I suffered to attain this platform, I must put a bridge so that the upcoming generation will pass through to the next level. That's the only way we are going to build this.
Do it alone, because when you look at, for example, in Jamaica, it took a whole process.
True.
You look at Peter Tosh, Banning Wailer, and Bob Marley.
Yeah, man.
The Wailers.
Yeah.
You look at how they transformed the music industry to right now, a point where Jack Chua once said that don't forget reggae music, put Jamaica on the front page.
Yes.
So in Uganda, you don't have a definitive music genre.
True.
And you're saying you want to put dancehall, you want to put it on top.
Yes.
But how are you going to do it alone?
I'm not doing it alone. Because as you're seeing me seated here, I'm surrounded with a lot of people who listen to dancehall music, who love it, who give me the inspiration to do that. So I'm not doing it with artists. I'm doing it with the people who love it, who support it, who understand it. So I'm not alone.
I understand you're in a record label called TURF.
Yeah, man.
TURF Empire, right?
TURF Empire is more of an organization.
It's not a record label, it's an organization.
It is all in one. TURF Empire is a home of talent. So if you turn it into a record label, you've enslaved it, you've enclosed it into a smallest bracket ever. But once you term it as an organization, that means it is dealing with a lot of issues to address in the ghetto. You understand? Because it's not only music. It's boxing, it's taekwondo, it's fancha, it's mechanics, it's dancing, and all that stuff. It's a lot of stuff in TURF Empire. So don't get surprised to see a boxer coming out of TURF Empire. don't forget to see a musician, another musician doing some other kind of style coming under TURF Empire. Don't, you know, it's a lot of stuff in TURF Empire.
So what exactly are you doing in TURF Empire? What does TURF Empire do besides promoting artists? Because it's a ghetto organization.
Yeah man.
And there are a lot of challenges in ghetto.
Yeah man.
So what is it doing? Why did you even opt to go for TURF Empire? Because there are more other, you know, organizations or labels or whatever we call it.
Yeah man, it deals with a lot of stuff. Sensitization. Yeah man. It helps street kids, those who have gone astray, those who are facing difficulties in life, those who are fed up of themselves. There is counseling, there is guidance, there is that education. Then there is religion. Most of my besties are Muslims. You know, there is TURF Empire Dawa project. You know, so it covers all that. So it's not only that promotional stuff, but a lot of, you know, good issues to deal with in the ghetto. Yeah, man.
So you mentioned about your ideologies. And you know, dancehall music is the culture of creating and disseminating of symbols,
yeah, man,
ideologies, you know, that reflect the lived realities,
yeah, man,
of its adherents. As you, how have you managed to survive to this point? Because, you know, not many you've lived with, not many you've grown up with,
yeah, man,
that you've scratched the legs with, hide and seek plays with, that have come up to this end.
Yeah, man.
How have you managed to grow up to this time in the ghettos?
Yeah, man, keeping up the focus and understanding the goal. You understand? Because we all need to be focused in order to reach where we want to reach. We are coming from nowhere, but we are going somewhere. So keeping the focus is the only main reason as to why we should remain on track. Many challenges we face, many things happen along the way. The negative energy, you know, the discrimination, ebikono, you understand? Okuzole yane waga gwedo sobora mani wa gwedo innocent NTV jituka kotia. You understand? But keeping the focus.
So, but you see, your kind of music is termed as gangster, even in the Rastafari, because it combines the thuggish imagery with Rastafari,
yeah, man,
and the recordings and everything.
Yeah, man.
Do you concur with the conclusion?
Not really, because season come and season go. That means things change. Gone are the days when people used to talk about the gun and all that, because it was the season of, you know, fighting for freedom, you know, and all such stuff.
Do you think your music can drive someone, can incept a mentality into the people that are with you?
Yeah, man.
You know, in the times, in context of lyrical maturity.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. For example, my song, Woohoo. Eno mugeto matu jenna kulira nze abasinga matu banji bandabanga eno munsi abalengere wala ne mungumyanga ne mungamba nja kukikuba kati nze nange sapowa nakirira mugeto matu nganti kokota mesa bali banzi matu bandaba chotisena chafeto kulya gwena. There is something that I'm inserting into the brains of these people. Not only giving up, not only working hard, but I'm telling them, once you give up, we're going to leave you behind. Because this is a battle. This is a struggle. If you fall down, stand up. If you cannot stand, yavura. Nenga, the struggle continues. Nenga topoye. That's the music that we are singing to the people, you know. And once we sing about the guys, we are singing about the ladies. We are not singing about, you know, and
it's as if you're singing for S-girls and playboys.
No. We sing for everybody. You know?
Well, that kind of music, you know, when you hear the music when it's in line with relationships. You know, I don't think there is a lady that can love it. I think it's the reason that is hindering the music to cross to urban areas.
Let me tell you, if you listen to love songs in the dancehall genre, my God, tojja kuddamu kuyiza R&B. And tukachiwobozi uli otogera chenjogera ko, you understand? Because they are the most beautiful love songs that somebody can listen to. Because once you sing about love, you describe the love in the dance, and it's actually so sweet, so good. Yeah, man. So we're not to be late. I'm not going to be late in full package.
To where you come Patra, give us in Patra, you know, unleash your emotions in Patra, in dancehall formats.
In dancehall.
Yeah. Just a minute.
I mean, a freestyle.
No, it can't be. No, you can just choose a song. One of maybe your songs.
Which song? Girl, your life is a misery. Tell me if your man a beat you up. You no love, you no smile with nobody. Girl, tell me what happened to you. How can him spoil your cute face every time you pick up a war? Girl, you're too young to suffer every time you rock my way. So may I say, live up your life and go on with a guy like me. Ooh, baby.
What am I freestyle?
No, that's a real song. That's my song, yeah, man.
Oh, bless. Bro, give me the rights. I'm going to dedicate it to my girlfriend.
Really?
Do I have one either? But anyway, you
have a lot of song. You have a lot of... Muyimbi la kayimba. Sibanyo bondo zaku. Duri charu muzeno.
No kolotia. Marayo.
No pako. Kukanambako. Kukubireko. Tuogerebu.
You're such a talented artist. You're such a talented musician from the dungeon.
Yeah, man.
How has this music helped you to reach a level of, you know, where you say, would you say that right now you're starting to realize success in your dancehall music?
Yeah, man. I realized success from the day I chose to sing dancehall music. I don't realize it right now. I realized it from a long time. Just know that I'm meeting a lot of different people, and I'm starting to view myself in a different way. The way I represent myself, first of all, I present and I represent. I present myself, but I represent the whole ghetto fraternity. You understand? So I've realized, I'm beginning to realize my duty in the society, the power and the authority, the belief, the message, the status, the way I'm supposed to operate in the community. Yeah, man.
And how it's, because I know, you know, the ghetto is unity.
Yeah, man.
Ghetto is unity. As one of them there is, Tupac said, thug life.
Yeah, man.
The hate you give to young youths.
Yeah, man.
So, mark the album, what challenges are you going through in the ghetto? Because it's unity. And how are they helped? How has the community in the ghetto helped you, you know, be elevated to this particular level?
First of all, one thing that has made me stick to what I'm doing right now is negativity. Because once you tell me you cannot do that, I will prove to you that I can do it. You understand? Because not that in the ghetto there is only positivity and all that. Banji bazara wa era mu ghetto je bali bazara ira ddala osegeera banji badisinga banji baboninga banji balya mu bannaabo olukwe. You understand? Naye nga tebakikola nti olw'okuba bakyagala nabo, sometimes because of the embeera gye bayitamu, the situations that they live in, the circumstances in life. You understand? Naye that keeps me going. And the people that are behind my back, who always tell me, "Ne tano for so no go kuba bisikatero go yombi popcorn na yuira ko tano akwera okola bo." You understand? Ata obampa nyamani. Then nange chinziza chinteka mu kiri eni na tano wange umaru jali eyo arafati jali eyo nkoze nti over, you know, over intercepting atubeko chetugatta so that we can build up, or we can make something that is throwing us a mile. Yeah, man. Everybody posting that.
There is also a perception of, the ghettos and drug substance abuse.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What preempts that, and what is the spring of that notion?
Yeah, man.
And is it true, first and foremost?
It is true. It is true. I won't deny it. Because in the ghetto, it is the birthplace of drugs and all that.
What preempts it?
Lack of jobs, parental negligence, the community, negligence.
So how are the people from the ghetto themselves? What are they doing to see that that is questionable?
We are using a system called use a thief to catch a thief. Because you won't come from wherever you're coming from and you teach me about the drugs. And I'm living in the place where drugs are sold, drugs are used and all that. What do you know about it?
So how is that system working?
It is working. Why? Even the government has come in. They have set up.
No, I mean, what is its process? Like I come to you, talk to you, go to preach, or I come to you, Novapima?
Sikubapima. Ojano vera nabo. Advise. We sit like not to do an end. To get a. Munayo Suseno, Munayo, Lavish Chocolate, Munai, Chalizaro, Zibuvera, Mutano. First of all, we communicate with the language that we understand best. I know science, Munji, when you use Mira does this and this and this, it can create A, B, C, D, and him telling you that he does not use it. He doesn't know about it. That's because you have to go to YouTube or to Google, now searching side effects of Mira. And it comes down to you. The same man, and then put it on Mira.
Okay, our last words, Magdia.
Yeah, man.
Our last words to the people.
Yeah, man,
the fans and the people in the ghetto.
So all I want to tell the people, who are tuning into NTV, to every ghetto youth, stay focused. Don't lose your dream. And first of all, I want to appreciate the people who have made sure that the ghetto is recognized everywhere. So I want to big up, let me use this word because I'm a ghetto boy, big up on yourself, my general Damolida, big up on yourself. Yeah, man, big up on yourself, the man, Major Kutesa, big up on yourself, everybody. Yeah, man. And to all the ghetto youth, big up on yourself if you come from TURF Empire Gaza and ruling Gaza Kawempe TURF Empire. Big up on yourself, Dark City, big up on yourself, Bugatti City, big up on yourself, Kololo Street, big up on yourself, every ghetto, everywhere, Chiburi, Happy Street. Big up on yourself. Nenga chemuli no manya fawaliko, fawadako. Bagala nyumba sabira katoda abakume abawangaze aweche musingo kwagala. Wagira Makade Aban because him are the real thing. The next dancehall Maradona, East Africa, Uganda, countrywide. I want to big up and respect every dancehall general. Big up on yourself, Vibes Cartel, big up on yourself. Yeah, man, the king himself. Popcorn. Yeah, man, so me I say, and my family.
If we don't protect ourselves, who is going to do it? Mark Diabanda was the interview, Morning at TV. Let's catch up next time. I'm Arafat Shafiq.
You're watching Morning at NTV.